that's our signature tune. It's become it, hasn't it? This is Dave's Song Factory. Welcome everybody. I'm Dave Scott Morgan, writer of the European hit Hiroshima and one-time guitarist with the Electric Light Orchestra. But tonight I'm going to be looking at some songs that I've been working on. No, I'll tell a lie. I might look at one song I've been working on recently, but the rest of them are going to be songs that have been released at some point in time in the mists of time, you know. And yeah, I've got a couple of songs to play and just maybe talk a little bit about the provenance of them, the history and the background to them, and who's playing on them as well. Who's playing on that one that song that just played? That's Riviera. And you know, I think it. Oh no, Martin Smith played a bit of guitar on that one. Yes, Martin Smith is playing on that one. And on this one that I'm going to play next, let me make sure it doesn't come bursting through at full volume, which is likely to do if I don't get the levels right. So here's a song that came out on a single a year ago, and it came out under the name Mugsy. I was Mug One, and yeah, this is a song which I actually wrote for my Romanian friend. We were in Romania, and we were at a little town, no, a big town rather, right up by the Ukraine border there, and we were at a meeting, and there was this girl across the room, and she caught my mate's eye, and I could tell he was really taken with her, and he was, and well, he's been married to her for many a blue moon now. That this is going back a bit. So that night I really wrote this song, just thinking about my pal, my Romanian pal, and it goes like this. Look. See a face across a crowded room. Suddenly you step out of the gloom, and your heart begins racing off the scale, till you're flying like a rooster in a gale. And love's gonna get you, so certain as the day. Love's gonna lock you up and throw the key away. Yeah, love's gonna get you, love's gonna win. Love's gonna put you in a sentimental spin. Hey, Romeo and Juliet, you're flying high, but don't forget, it's only real until the curtain falls. Music stops, now it pops a word, and you hope it does not sound too absurd. When you ask her would she like to take a ride, I think that she said yes, I'll see you outside. Well, love's gonna get you, it's as certain as the day. Love's gonna lock you up and throw the key away. Yeah, love's gonna get you, love's gonna win. Love's gonna put you in a sentimental spin. Hey. Love's gonna get you. Yeah, love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. It's as certain as the day. Love's gonna lock you up and throw the key away. Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna win. Love's gonna put you in a sentimental spin. Hey! Love is gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Yeah, love is gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Love is gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. I said love is gonna get you. Yeah. Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Love is gonna get you. Yeah. Well, and straight in, as if on cue, except it wasn't on cue. Let's just stop that there. Okay. Yeah, that was a song called "Love's Gonna Get You," and you probably heard it went over into something else there. My wife just came in the middle of that and said, or the front of it rather, and said, "We've got a bad echo," and I'm not sure what's causing that, and there's not much I can do about it. So I'm just looking at our chat here and see what it says. Dave Jones, hello Dave. Richard Kenworthy, hello Richard. Who else is on? Yes. No, I'm not going out afterwards. What do you mean I'm dressed up? It makes you think I don't always dress like this. Yeah, you're right. It's a fair cop. And no, we're not going out afterwards. We're actually having a bite to eat afterwards. My pal's just come round. He's just next door, waiting for me to finish this, and then we're gonna have a bite to eat and a chat. He's got some songs to play me. He's a songwriter, a pal, and yeah. What was I talking about? I was looking at the chat line. Ernst, hello Ernst. Good to catch up with you again. This is great. This chat thing, I tell you. Dave Jones, it's now a good reflection. Okay. I don't know what that means. I hope. Let me know if the echo is really bad. Not sure what I could do about it tonight. So look, I just interrupted the thing. Went right onto another track. Took me by surprise, that did. But I actually want to do that track. It's a song called Tanya. You may have recognised it. And it's a song which started off being written about a girl who was an East German lady. Her real name was Tamara Bunker. And she got involved with the Secret Services and was given the code name Tanya. And she found herself in South America, and she became the girlfriend of Che Guevara, who was the famous revolutionary. Remember, his face was on the T-shirt of the 60s and 70s. Che Guevara. And both of them died in Bolivia in the late 60s. And I read her story, and it was such a strange story, but a romantic story as well. And so I started to write a song about it. But you know what? I got really stuck on it. I wrote one verse, and that was as far as I got with it. And I couldn't finish it until quite recently. And it was actually finished about something else completely, not the same thing. It wasn't anymore about a girl named Tanya. It was about something else. And I'd like to tell you what that is, but I'm going to play you the song now because we had a sort of a preview of it there. Let me roll that back to the top and see if I can get it all going again. It should work now. And so here is Tanya from the album 7. Tanya, we are a dark people. Tanya, we are a dark people. Tanya, Tanya, the world is very small, you'll never work it all out. Your dreams are in the sky, like empty years they cry out. Oh, Tanya, whoa. When you're sad and you feel you can't go on, look and see how far you've come. Understanding who you are and remembering the star you are to me. Tanya, Tanya, oh, oh. The days are very strange, full of danger and doubt. Through the twists and turns, the candle never burns out. Oh, Tanya, oh, oh. There's a whole world of places you can see, a lot of people you can be. Understanding who you are and remembering the star you are to me. Take it, Martin. When you're sad and you feel you can't go on, look and see how far you've come. Understanding who you are and remembering the star you are to me. And from the darkest day will come a better way for you and your dreams. Tanya, Tanya, Tanya. Yeah, it's a song from the 7 album called Tanya. I'm just making sure this thing doesn't fire up with something else surprising at the end of that. Yeah, and as I told you, that song started off being about this lady with the code name of Tanya. What a lovely name, Tanya. And then it went off into something else, or rather, it went off because I couldn't finish it about the girl. But you know, in 2015, I was really ragged off to hear about a guy named Boris Nemtsov. You may not have heard of him, but you've probably heard of Litvinenko and people like that who were murdered by the Russians. Well, Nemtsov was murdered right outside the Kremlin. He was the most popular opposition leader in Russia. And you know, just last week, 10 days ago, beg pardon, the most prominent opposition person in Russia, Alexei Navalny, was murdered in Russia. And you know, I finished that song not about a girl, but I finished it about Russia. It's just about Russia. Tanya, we are a dark people. That's a Russian proverb. We are a dark people, meaning they're a sad people. And just well, they've had the SARS, the communism, gangster capitalism, what they got today. And so the song says, through the twists and turns, the candle never burns out, because the spirit of the Russian people keeps on slogging on against all these things, the oppression that they've lived through and still continue to live through. So I wrote it about Russian people, or about Russia, should I say, about the heart of Russia. That's a funny thing, I know, to write a song about, but that's what it's about. And that's why it's got those little Russian-y things in it, which that was Alex playing that little thing on a mandolin, I think. And Martin Smith played on that song as well. I'm trying to think who else is on it. Nobody else comes to mind who's on that tune there, but that's a song which means a lot to me, especially with what's happened just now to Alexei Navalny. I'm sure you probably all as ragged off with me about that kind of thing. Just looking at the chat here. David Jones, yeah, hi Dave again, yeah, superb chat. Thank you, Dave. You can come again. Thanks, mate. Okay. Okay. Well, I got another tune that's been released that I'm gonna play you, and it's a song from the what album was this from? Let me have a look. Turn to grey. I think it was on the Made in Britain album. I mean, I haven't got that many albums that I should find it difficult to remember, but I think it was on Made in Britain, but I'm not sure. It could have been on Made in Britain. No, I think it was Made in Britain. Yeah, a song called "Turn to Grey," and this is a song that took a while to write. It's not about anybody in particular, but it is about the kind of situations that you find yourself in with old pals and with old stuff that you got involved in years ago, and when you kind of revisit them and go over them again. And so anyway, it's a lovely little song. It's good fun to play, and I mean, I've got to have a bit of fun myself doing this, haven't I? You know what I mean? So, it started, look. I'm on already. Nearly. It's good to see you after all this long time. Nice to know that life's treating you fine, and how it all comes flooding back as we sit and chew the fat, you and me. No mystery. There was a time when we were flying free, out on a roll, cheeky and bold, pulling the stops out for that pot of gold. We took our chances and we pushed out the boat. We burned the bridges and we filled in the moat. Like we were spinning in a whirl, me and you against the world, back to back, just knowing that you'd always be around to take the slack. We played to win, to sink or swim, to catch that moment when the wave comes in. Come a little bit closer to the heat of the flame. I hear you call out my name. Oh, stand a little bit nearer to the edge of the cliff. I keep on wondering if I should have read between the lines. I was a fool not to notice the signs. The truth was oh so bittersweet. The blood ran to my feet when I knew that it was true. Your cheating ways told me a tale on you. And from that day I turned to grey. No doctor's pill could take the pain away. Oh, I turned to grey. Oh, I turned to grey. I thought it would never end. You'd always be my best friend. Turning to grey. I'm turning to grey. I'm turning to grey. I'm turning to grey. I'm turning to grey. Yeah, turn to grey. Yeah,